What's going on, 22 Comics, and today I've got a comic book review of 2014's Death of Wolverine. It's written by Charles Soule and art done by, and cover A's done by Steve McNiven. And side note real quick, these freaking cover A's are amazing. Love them. More about that later. So this is a 4-issue miniseries. This was done back in 2014. I want to say that this book series had more to do with converting X-23 to be the new Wolverine than anything else. However, the story is, the death of Wolverine. It's kind of in the title. It's the story of how he dies. And this is going to be a spoiler-free review, by the way, so don't worry that I may spoil this story for you, regardless of whether I liked it or didn't. The main synopsis of the story is Logan is losing his healing ability, and word's getting out. Of course, Logan has made a ton of enemies, and therefore a bounty has been put on his head. Reed Richards has informed Logan that he is losing his mutant ability of being able to heal after however many years of being alive, and he's going to work on a cure for Logan to help him get his healing back. Logan says there's not enough time for it. It's not going to work. So he kind of goes off and he tries to lay low. Well, word gets out, of course, like he predicted, and people start coming after him. So the first book, by the way, first book is awesome. I loved it. The story is really good, just that first book alone. Basically, we see Logan handling business, bodies everywhere, and him getting information from somebody else who's trying to come and do the same thing that everybody else has come to do to him. So yeah, it's basically a story of Logan trying to figure out who's put this bounty on his head, and he's going to go and kill him. The writing for this book is pretty smooth. It's pretty to the point. Not a lot of drag or anything along those lines. The writing itself, I feel, was very well done. Okay? The storytelling, on the other hand, was so-so. The first 2 issues I thought were really good. Third one starts kind of bringing me down a little bit. And fourth one is what it is. The artwork throughout this entire series, this entire miniseries, is amazing. I love it. I love the detail that we actually get in the series. I'm an art guy anyways, and that really drives a book for me. And like, the artwork was just so good. So good. Covers are so good. And the interiors are just so good and so detailed, and I cannot gush over the artwork enough. This is, for me, this is what drove the book. So as far as my review goes on what I feel on this book, I looked up a lot of other people's reviews. I already had a number in my head. I just kind of wanted to see what everybody else was saying, and I agree with them. It's 2.5 stars. The reason I give it 2.5 stars is because I feel like, you've got artwork on one hand, and then you've got writing and story on the other. And the artwork just killed it. It knocked it out of the park, and it being so short, that's what kept me going in this series. And the writing was nice, it was good, but the story towards the end, the ending sucks. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. The ending of this book sucks so bad. It's not because Logan dies. It ain't that at all. It's because of how he dies. It sucks. It sucks. Thank you for checking out my review. I hope it helps you out tremendously when you're going to look for books to read. I'll have another book review over here if you're interested in it, and I'll also have a comic book call if you're interested in that. You can find me on a podcast called Comically Comics. You can also find me on Instagram at 22_comics. And thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good one.